banquet hall was alive with laughter and chatter, as crystal glasses clinked together in celebration of another business triumph among the wealthy elite. At the head of the table sat Mr. Zhao, a Chinese billionaire known for his sharp tongue and arrogant pride. His eyes landed on a young black waiter nervously carrying a tray of wine. Smirking, Zhao made a joke in Mandarin, mocking the waiter, confident nobody else in the room could understand. The guests roared with laughter. But then, the waiter slowly turned, looked Zhao in the eye, and replied fluently in Mandarin. The room fell silent. No one saw what was coming next. Marcus had been working at the luxury hotel for 3 years. It wasn't glamorous, but it paid the bills and helped him support his younger sister through college. He had dreams bigger than serving tables. But tonight, he was stuck carrying trays at the biggest corporate dinner of the year. Mr. Zhao was in town to sign a billion-dollar deal. The staff had been warned. Stay out of his way. Do your job. Don't draw attention. But attention found Marcus anyway. As he served wine to the long table of executives, Zhao noticed him. With a sly grin, Zhao muttered a mocking line in Mandarin about foreigners only good for carrying plates. The guests laughed, assuming Marcus couldn't possibly understand. Marcus froze for a second. Nobody knew this about him, but he had. Spent years studying Mandarin at night, inspired by his dream to one day work in international trade. He could have let it go, pretended he hadn't heard. But something inside him wouldn't stay silent. Marcus turned slowly, his face calm. He met Zhao's eyes, and in perfect Mandarin, he said, "Respect is something money can't buy. And maybe the one carrying your plates today could run the very company you think you own tomorrow." The room gasped. Forks clattered. Every executive stared at Marcus in disbelief. Zhao blinked, stunned, before letting out a forced laugh. You speak Mandarin?" Marcus nodded, switching effortlessly between dialects. "Not just Mandarin. Cantonese, too. And I can also read the contract you're about to sign. The one where your partners are taking advantage of you." The crowd erupted in whispers. Zhao grabbed the papers off the table, scanning nervously. He realized Marcus was right. His business partners had hidden a clause that would cost him millions. Zhao's laughter died. His arrogance melted away. He wasn't mocking anymore. He was listening. The hall went dead silent. For the first time that night, Zhao stood up. Not as a billionaire towering over a waiter, but as a man humbled. "Who are you?" he asked, voice low. Marcus straightened his shoulders. "Just a man who refuses to be underestimated." The guests watched in shock as Zhao, the billionaire who mocked him minutes ago, now extended his hand. "Then, perhaps," Zhao said slowly, "you should sit at this table instead of serving it." That night, Marcus didn't just finish his shift. He walked out of that banquet with a new opportunity. Zhao offered him a position on his international team, impressed not only by his language skills, but by his courage to speak up when everyone else stayed quiet. The other guests never forgot what they saw. The moment a billionaire learned humility from a waiter. And Marcus? He finally stepped into the future he'd dreamed of, proving that sometimes the most powerful man in the room isn't the one with the money, but the one with the voice.